Hey Karen, okay, I'm going to do a really quick video for you to show you. So I washed my face, I hydrated, I put on a little bit of eye cream because I get some dryness underneath my eyes. And then I use this, the Glorious one, but we have that hydrating one too, which for me, because I get a little oily in the T-zone, it's a little too much for me, but I can send you a little sample of that. But I do like a large pea-sized amount of this. And what I do is I brush it, like I go like this with my hands and I go like this and I kind of brush it in a downward motion, and I don't blend it completely into my skin, I guess. I'm just kind of going like this, and then I let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I use our Kabuki brush and the spray, shake it really good each time because the minerals do settle to the bottom. And then what I do is there's this little notch in the back here. That's where I put my finger to spray, and I spray it about this close. 1, 2 sprays. And then what I do is I tap it all over my lower face and then just blend it. But it blends in perfectly. You can see that it's still blending. And then the color will oxidize a little bit. So I'm kind of in between colors. This one's a little bit dark on me. So sometimes I'll mix the other color. But see how it just goes on perfectly smooth for me. So I'm really curious as to why you're having issues with it blending. And then I do the same thing, 2 squirts, do the other side of my face, kind of tap it off kind of towards the back. Do it underneath my eyes. I do my eyelids even. And I'm kind of pushing it as I'm blending it. So I'm pushing it into my skin and then just kind of doing circular motions with it. But it definitely doesn't accentuate things on me. And then like here where I have a little bit more darkness, once I do my forehead, so I usually will just do like 1 squirt for my forehead. And I start kind of up at the top and then work my way down. But I'm just kind of moving it around at first, and then I buff it kind of in a circular motion. But see, it gets all up in my corners of my eyes, everywhere. I feel like it's blended. I even blend it kind of back into my hairline a little bit, and then I'll blend it down my neck as well. And then any areas that I need to add more to, then I just do a little kind of like a half a squirt. And then I will kind of just push it into those areas. But see how it kind of covers that dark spot there when I push it in. And so now I'm just kind of tapping it into my skin. And then I set it with my setting powder. I can do under my eye better even if I want, just by adding a little half a squirt. And then if I look down, I can do it directly under my eye. And that'll cover most of the darkness. And then sometimes I'll go in, and I do have to set under here because it'll settle into the lines, but you can see how it took away the redness, and it took away, and if I come up close, and then I just kind of stretch out the wrinkles around my mouth and brush it into that area, but it's not settling. It's almost kind of blurring and getting rid of the things that I want it to blur. And then I do use my concealer afterwards, but I don't need to conceal on my face really. Even over here where I had darkness, if I just add another little and kind of push it into my skin, then I don't ever have to conceal on my face. I'll just highlight a little bit under my eyes. So I don't know. I will send you a sample of a couple of colors of BB cream. We only have 5 shades in that, and so I just can't decide if you'd be the lightest shade, which is pretty light, and then we have a bisque, which is kind of the next shade up. But I love the way that this feels, and really I haven't had any customers. One customer that I tried it on that had really flaky patches on her skin, and she didn't exfoliate, she didn't moisturize, she didn't do any of that. I don't even think she washed her face. I didn't advise her getting it because it will kind of show up whatever's on your skin. So if you have dry patches on your skin, because it's such a light foundation, it will kind of highlight those areas. But as far as like the wrinkles, I feel like it doesn't settle into that on me. And even where I have a little bit of dryness, like in this line, if I just kind of push it into that area, I don't feel like it accentuates that area that much on me. So anyway, let me know what you want. I can send you the hydrating primer, I can send you the BB cream, and we'll just kind of go from there.